Hello and welcome to Pod Meets World. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Justin.
This week we're discussing the episode Boy Meets Girl.
Because it's happening! It's happening!
This episode originally aired May 6th, 1994, attracting 16.2 million viewers. Number one at the box office this week, a little film by the name of No Escape. What is No Escape, you ask?
A movie, supposedly?
Is a movie based on an escape room?
Yes, Justin, it's a movie based on an escape room, a concept which wasn't invented in 1994, probably.
Oh! Okie dokie then.
No, it's a action science fiction film, apparently. And I would name who's in it, but I guarantee the two of you wouldn't know who any of them are.
That's a possibility.
So it's Ray Liotta, Lance Henriksen, Ernie Hudson. These are the names you might know.
They ring bells, but nothing that I can immediately place a face to.
No bells are wrong.
Oh, Jesus H. Christ, one of them was a Ghostbuster. Anyway.
Okay.
Not like the Ghostbusters franchise was big or anything. Number one, Billboard number one hit that week, Bump and Grind by R. Kelly.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, okie doke.
I really want to film Justin singing Bump and Grind. Because that would be very funny.
No.
We could post that on... Oh, Justin, you could go viral with that shit.
Really?
I probably could, but would I? For the sake of myself? No.
Well, I'm just trying to come up with ways to make you money. And make me laugh. Anyway, so for video games, we got blessed with an amazing game. So on May 3rd, this little company called Epic Mega Games released Jazz Jackrabbit, a console-style animal with attitude platformer for the PC. Well, initially released on DOS and then ported to Mac OS and Windows.
Okay.
Because in 1994 they were still making games for DOS.
Amazing.
The fun thing about this is Epic Mega Games, not a company you've probably ever heard of. They would go on to become Epic Games and make, Gears of War and Fortnite.
Ooh.
Well,
And it all supposedly started with a bunny.
Well, no, I mean, that wasn't their first game.
It doesn't sound like their first game.
Nah.
No, it wasn't their first game. Their first game was, I want to say, 91 or something.
Basically, I'm seeing it in a way, remember before Rare was even a good company, and then it was good, and then it went to shit after Microsoft bought out Rare, and then they made Kinect Sports, and then they kind of dropped off.
Oh, and they made that janky banjo game.
Yeah.
Nuts and Bolts, I think it was?
I think they tried to make, a collectathon platformer for the system, but Microsoft was all like, no, do something different.
I think it was kind of a case of something else was supposedly popular at the time, and it was like, okay, let's try this.
But the charts say that racing games are more popular. Make that.
So, for point of reference, their first game was called ZZT, and it was released in 1991.
Oddly enough, I recognize that title.
It looks like a 1991 DOS game.
Yeah, I recognize that title. And concept. Oddly.
And it got a sequel, too, called Super ZZT. Which is a great name, and it came out the next year. Anyway, this is irrelevant.
So true.
So, this episode starts when the class watches an old... an old film reel.
Yes.
About puberty.
Yeah.
And oh my god. Corey declares that both he and Sean will stay 12 until they turn 42. What happens when they turn 43? Who the fuck knows?
Yeah, it's coin toss, honestly.
Sean, however, soon falls for a girl named Hillary. I don't think we'll ever see her again.
Yeah.
Oh, tragic.
No.
I'm going to actually look this shit up, but I don't think we do. Da-da-da-da-da. Nope, she gets exactly one appearance.
Oh, wow.
Congrats.
And Corey has to adjust to his friend's development. Angry at Sean for missing their scheduled game of basketball, Corey enlists Minkus's help for getting a date of his own out of jealousy. Minkus does his best to describe to Corey how to find a girl he can relate to, but soon tires and tells him to just go for the first thing in a dress. Because, yay.
Nice work, Minkins.
However, he soon finds that the only 6th grader wearing a dress is Topanga, and I'm sure this won't go anywhere.
The one direction that I thought it would supposedly go off within this one particular episode, it didn't, but we'll get to that.
Although initially put off by her unusual references to astrology, Corey makes a date for lunch at the International House of Salads.
Oh, what was it?
IHOS.
Yes, IHOS.
When Amy finds out, she is delighted to think of all the fun Corey could have dating, when Alan feels strongly that dating will be as miserable for Corey as it was for him.
Yeah.
When confronted by them, Corey semi-explains what's going on, with Amy guessing the rest. Realizing that it was wrong to form the date to catch up with Sean, he decides to call and cancel. However, he dodges the chance to explain to Topanga, and instead fakes being sick.
Ugh, cough, cough, I'm sick.
The next day, Corey decides to help his mum with the laundry as Mother's Day is approaching. While goofing around throwing clothes in a laundry basket, he answers the door to see Topanga. Feeling sorry for him, she came to bring him a bunch of tea to help him feel better. Once again, this relationship won't go anywhere. Corey admits what he is up to, and Topanga is surprisingly understanding. She stays to help him with the laundry, and they chat about astrology and what to get their mothers for Mother's Day.
Also basketball things.
Sure. Later, Sean and Eric are certain that they ended up having a date after all, which Corey aggressively denies at first. He talks to Topanga at school on Monday, telling her that it was not a date, but he thanks for her help in writing a poem for Amy for Mother's Day. Corey remarks how Topanga knows a lot about women, to which Topanga replies, "You're a fucking moron, aren't you?"
I think it was more about the lines of, well, I suppose that's true because I'm going to be one.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to just simplify it. Because, duh. Anyway.
No, Paul,
Whoa.
that's not the thing. Within this episode, it's...
Oh, the awkward laughter from Corey.
Also,
Oh no, Sean does it way better.
Why are you laughing? I don't know!
She folds down Corey's shirt collar and walks into class. Corey quickly pulls his shirt collar up and then smiles as he folds it properly himself.
Okay, fine.
Because apparently he's fucking autistic. At the end of the episode, Corey and Sean are sitting on the floor at school, and I think I just killed Justin,
Yes.
talking about how they survived their first dates and they're still best friends. Corey tells Sean that they'll always stick together and face things like second dates, proms, engagements, and marriages together. Spoilers. With Sean agreeing. Just then, Hillary rushes by saying hi, Sean, while Topanga, who is rushing across the other direction, said hi to Corey as well. Corey and Sean look at each other and mutter later as Sean follows Hillary to the other side of the school, and Corey walks with Topanga into Feeney's classroom. Once again, this relationship with Topanga will go nowhere.
That's gonna go all to the places because it's...
No. I don't know why they're wasting their time on this. This won't form the backbone of the series at all. It will.
I know it is, because, I mean, I didn't start watching this until it was in its later seasons.
When they were supposedly getting out of high school or getting into college-ish.
Yes.
At least from what I can remember.
Yes, there is, I think 2 seasons where they're in college, which apparently is long enough to get a degree in their world, which, fuck, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Anyway, what did y'all think of this episode?
It's so good. And even with Sean's relationship, it turned out really good with him speaking with Eric about his movie experiences. It's like, okay, how did you guys pay into the movie theater? Dude, we snuck in. It works.
She agreed to a criminal act.
There it is.
And we didn't really watch the movie, we just kind of trolled everyone.
It's like,
Your spitballs would be... Oh my god.
shared interest. Very nice.
And all I could think of is the song First Date from Ninja Sex Party. Except there was less murders.
Yeah.
I don't get this reference, but I don't care.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so if there's nothing else, next week we'll be discussing the episode I Dream of Feeny.
Ooh, what a title.
So for the season finale, Corey and Sean are stuck having to take a geography test for which they haven't remotely prepared for. Well, that's the first.
Mm-hmm.
Corey laments the fact that Feeny has never taken a paid sick day in his career and wishes the teacher would get sick on the day of the test. Which, well, happens.
Ooh.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh.
So then they'd get a substitute teacher that knows less.
Yes, because apparently a substitute can't just hand out a test and say, here, do this.
No.
I don't know. I don't know how Americans think.
I don't either, mate.
So until next time, I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And I'm Justin.